Hello and welcome back to Kuckles Plays. We have done an episode on roommates before, but that was when I was doing the thing where I just played them all really quickly and I didn't really... I just kind of gave them as much time as I would allow and then cut them off. We are going to play all the way through a storyline of roommates. I don't know. I want to see what the end of this game what turns into. Hopefully, unlike the last one I completed, Go Go Nippon, there are a lot more voices to do in this one, so hopefully I can keep that straight throughout my recording sessions and not lose it. I won't be using the same voices that I used for the previous one because I'm going to start completely over. I'm going to reset everybody to my default positions. And we're going to go through this anew. So we might as well get started. Play the game. We'll be punk rocker guy again. Might as well. Kind of be weird playing the main character as a girl. When I have the option. Max's plan is to stay in school long enough to save up enough money through part-time jobs to get by without his parents' financial support. Then drop out and start a pop rock band. Because that makes total sense. Choose the simulation gameplay difficulty. It will only affect how quickly you improve stats, but nothing else. What did I choose for the last video? I don't know, fuck it, easy. I don't care about this game. Let's just make it easy. Ah, college. A glorious new world, filled to the brim with opportunities for education, community service, and networking. Or it would be if I actually believe in any of that crap. The name's Max, known far and wide for two things, causing trouble and rocking out, and I'm not all that well known for rocking out yet. Many have tried to box me up, put me in a body bag, or tie me down. I'd shoot first and I keep light on my feet. Yes, man. Yes, I am a lean, mean music machine. As for college, well, as much as it will break my mom and pop's hearts, I just don't have it in me to be yet another white-collar stooge. No, I've got my sights set on a whole hell of a lot higher, all the way up to the cheap seats in the sold-out stadium. That's why I picked Liberty U, a cool 10 minutes away from some of the best rock venues in the country. I've got the band, we've got the venue, all we need is some publicity. But first things first, I gotta check in with my RA, get my key, and move my stuff. I live in a house on campus. It's not cheap, but closer to town, and I'll have less people whining when I get my amp turned up. You're late. Of course, general whining might still be a problem. Some clean-cut prep school punk standing between me and the doorway to my house, looking at me disapprovingly. The feeling's mutual. Yeah, whatever. You the RA? Yes, I am Dominic. You? Max, I'm here for my keys. Oh my god, I'm doing the same voice again. Whatever. Not so fast. There's a young lady in the common room who's been waiting 10 minutes for me to start orientation. He dangles the keys from his hand. You won't be getting these until we're done. Well, I suppose that's fair. After all, you can't expect everyone... Hey! What's that? I make a grab for the keys. But before I get halfway there, he pulled the keys out of the way and swats at me with his free hand. Seriously, do I look like an 8-year-old to you? Don't answer that. Idiots always answer the rhetorical questions, so I'll be expecting your answer shortly. I bite back a remark while sticking my stinging hand into my pocket. He doesn't deserve any satisfaction. Yeah. Try that mess on my turf and we'll see how far you get. Just get inside before you waste any more of my time. Whatever. Sure is a high and mighty for catching me off guard with a lucky cheap shot. You know what else would catch me off guard? A 3-year-old punching me in the nads. He's got nothing I can He's nothing I can't handle. I'm about to step inside when... Wham! I'm knocked to the ground by someone barreling past me. Whoops, sorry. She keeps on running into the house, which is more than enough time for me to take in that hot toned body. I grin. You know, I wasn't sure about this place, but I think I'm gonna like it here.
Don't get any ideas. I left the fire extinguisher inside. Ugh, like Isabella's not enough of a handful.
Oh, an ideas woman is she? Even better. Dominic rolls his eyes.
Just get up already.
Man, this guy's a douche. I'd sit here all day just to screw around with him, but the sooner he tells me his rules, the sooner I know what really pisses him off. Finally, I enter the house I'll be calling home for the next year. The first floor is huge. I can immediately see an oversized couch facing the nice big screen TV. There's also some kind of breakfast nook with a big table, and an area with several bookshelves surrounding a bunch of comfortable looking chairs. There's a chick with glasses sitting on the sofa closest to the TV, quietly reading a book. Kinda plain, sure, but under that grandma uniform I see a repressed goody-goody schoolgirl just waiting to go wild. I'm digging it. Sup, I'm Max. Han. She looks at the floor for all of 2 seconds before... She looks at me for all of 2 seconds before dropping her eyes to the floor. Oh, the shy ones. Hi. No need to be shy. Anyone sitting here?
Ahem. Why don't you take a seat over there?
He points to the opposite end of the couch Anne's on. What? I can't sit next to her.
It's better that you both have more space.
Bull. You just want to have her to your... He slams the packet of papers in front of me.
These are the house rules.
He walks over to Anne and hands her one too, gently. Well, well, if it isn't Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Let's go over them together. Anne, would you like to start?
Okay. 1. There shall be no consumption, storage, or sale of alcoholic beverages or illegal drugs in a housing area, nor shall any underage person be in the housing area while under the influence of the aforementioned substances. Students found in violation of this regulation are subject to dismissal from the housing area and remittance on unused rent under the terms of the contract.
No booze? Pfft, we'll see about that. Dominic shoots me a look. He's got my card, alright, but he's got no idea just who he's dealing with.
2. There shall be no pets housed in or around the building.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'll go next. 3. The sidewalk, entries, and stairwells of this building shall not be obstructed or used for any other purpose than entering and exiting the respective areas of the house. 4. No student shall interfere in any manner or with any portion of the heating and lighting apparatus or fire protection equipment in or about the house. There will be no flammable materials or explosives stored in or about the housing area.
Dominic shoots me another look. What the hell? I barely own any explosives. Hardly any.
Now, Max.
Now, Max, what?
Read the next 2.
Read the next 2 what?
Read the next 2 rules, please.
Well, since you asked so nice. 5. Students shall not play musical equipment or instruments at such hours and at such volume to disturb all other students in the dormitories. Well, crap. I'll keep the noise down as much as I can, but if a few stray chords in the morning screw with poor baby Dominic's sleep schedule, let's just say I'm not going to cry about it. I have read the last rule twice, and it takes everything in me not to burst out into laughter. 6. There will be no firearms or weapons permitted in or about the housing area. It is vital to Dominic and his iron-fisted rule over the populace of this household be lasting and eternal, such that any rebellion can be crushed within a moment's notice.
Haha, very funny. Read it properly.
Hey man, I'm just reading what's on the paper. Dominic reads the packet in his hand. That's exactly how it's typed out, and I'm just enjoying the look of realization on his face.
I'll be right back. Isabella!
Dominic drops everything and tears up the stairs with the speed of an angry bull. Everything includes a couple of room keys with our names on them. Score! I pick them up and toss Anne the appropriate key. Well, I'm gonna bring in my gear, then tour the rest of the place. You coming?
I think I'd rather explore by myself.
Press the subject. Oh, come on. I don't bite. Well, not till the 4th date, anyway. But that's when you do the weird stuff. I give her a quick wink.
I think I'd rather explore by myself, please.
I gotcha. Guessing she didn't appreciate the joke. It's a rough crowd. I bring my luggage up to my room. Amp, electric guitar, acoustic guitar, a couple of packs of replacement strings, 5 picks, laptop recording equipment, cell phone power cords, chart of power cords, a few t-shirts, jeans, leather jacket, and a sleeping bag. It's a lot of shit. To say nothing of the water bottles full of vodka. Man, field trip day was the best. Organization is for chumps. I leave my stuff scattered haphazardly around the room and head out into the hallway. There's a sweet smell of some soft ambient music coming from the room next to mine. I wonder who lives here. I knock loudly on the door. Hi, anybody home? A beautiful blonde pops her head out. Now, she doesn't have the pure sex appeal of Isabella, nor the untapped potential of Anne, but she's the closest thing to a 10 I've seen all day. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Was I disturbing you? Pfft, my grand's music is louder than... Oh, wait. Pfft, my grand's music is louder than that, no offense. The name's Max. I just moved in today. I'm Sally, and I moved in the past Friday. It is so nice to meet you. Sime. So, what's with the wild sounds? This is just for meditation purposes. The energy in here is so hectic that I feel like there needs to be something tranquil to balance it out. Energy? Energy? Energy, you know, like the things with auras, the spiritual forces connecting everything in this world. Why, if there's too much of one kind of energy, then... Rakesh, get in here! Sally winces. Everything ripples outward from there. I'm going to keep meditating. You're welcome to join me if you like. She's pretty and all, but I'm not into that whole tranquility thing. Nah, I'm going to check out that scene down the hall. Catch you later. Okay, I'll see you at dinner. She waves cheerfully before shutting the door. I walk towards the yelling noises. It would be rude to hide out and eavesdrop. I should at least see what's going on. It sounds like this will be interesting. I walk further down the hall, following the sound of Isabella's outrage. The door, and what I can only assume to her room, is half open. I go inside to see what commotion's about. Oh man, my first day and it already looks like there's going to be a rumble. Looks like Isabella versus whoever this other guy is. She certainly looks angry enough to make him sorry for whatever he did. Sizing up the contender, he seems like a good-looking dude, but he's certainly no fighter. Oh well, too bad for him. I hope whatever he did was worth it. I can't believe you! Oh wait. I can't believe you! You painted all over my dance pole! Dance pole? Hot damn! I am sorry. Do you not like the colors? It has nothing to do with the colors! I can't exercise with all this fresh paint on here! But it looks more vibrant, yes? No! Well, maybe a little
But I am still mad because you should have asked before you went off and used my things for your art project. You wouldn't want me to take all your paintbrushes and tape them together to make a dance pole, would you?
The guy thinks for a moment, then shakes his head. I would not mind if you did that.
And there's the problem. There's such a thing as a private proper.
What is this all about?
Rakesh messed with my exercise pole.
So I see, and...
You're the RA, why don't you talk to him about it?
Oh, I'd love to, Isabella, but I'm afraid that the over-regulating things here would make me too much of an iron-fisted dictator.
Seriously?
I am always serious. How else would I crush rebellions?
Whatever. I'm gonna take a shower.
Need any help? Isabella stops to give me the once-over.
You're cute. Sure, I could always use another back scrubber.
Well, guys, it's been fun eavesdropping on you, but I should really get...
We never did finish orientation, did we?
What? Give me a break!
Cry me a river of blood.
Dominic drags me back to the common room and gives me a lecture on the other 9 house commandments. Move-in day, and I already get put down by the man. What a drag. The guy from earlier comes up to meet me once Douchenick leaves. Seems like he figured out how to dodge the long arm of the law. He can took a great deal, eh? More like I missed out on a great deal thanks to him. Sorry, Ganesh? That would be Rakesh. Ugh, way off. I'm Max. I hold out my hand. He looks confused for a moment, then takes my hand and shakes it. Except when he lets go, he runs his fingers down my palm. You do not have that here. This is just how we shake hands in India. Forget it then. I am working hard on getting more westernized. Taking an Indian person and making him sound French. Whatever. Right. Anyway, Rakesh, let's get one thing straight. You can paint anything else, but if you touch my guitars or my amp, and we're throwing down. Got it? Rakesh holds up his hands. I understand. Crystal clear. Good. But, what is it we will throw? I slap my palm to my face, unsure if he's messing with me or not, when something that smells incredibly good hits my nose. Ah, it is time for dinner. Who's cooking? Usually it's me, but today it is Sally's turn. He doesn't look particularly happy about it. Is she a bad chef? No, she's very good. She does not cook with any meat or milk products. Not even butter. Vegan? Yes, vegan. No meat. What the hell? If I wanted to sit around eating hippity helper, I would have gone to art college. I make my way back downstairs and barge into the kitchen. Sally looks up from her frying pan and gives me a cheerful wave. She looks like she's cooking some sort of patty. Hello again. Dinner will be ready in just a few minutes. Hey, hold on. I demand to know what you're making me to eat. Don't worry. I know that most of the people here are omnivores, so I'm making something good old-fashioned burgers and hot dogs. Burgers and hot dogs? But wouldn't those have veggie burgers and hot soy dogs? Oh. They look and taste just like the real thing. You won't even be able to tell the difference. She smiles. Man, how could I say no to that face? She's practically an angel. Alright, I'll bite. This better be as good as you say. Sally gives me a playful swat on the head with her spatula. It will be. Now shoo. I go over to the common room dining table and take a seat. Over on the couch, Dominic seems to be giving Rakesh a half-hearted lecture on property rights. Rakesh smiles and nods, but I get the feeling it's not going to stick. Anne hasn't come down yet, probably too shy. Crash!
What was that?
Hey, is dinner ready yet?
Isabella comes down the stairs, fresh from the shower. By which I mean she's wearing nothing but a towel.
You get dressed before coming down here.
Oh, is little Dominic getting all hot and bothered? At least the girl upstairs appreciated the view.
That makes two of us. Dominic here just doesn't know a good thing when he sees. Wait a sec. Girl upstairs? Anne? Why, you mean...
Enough. Isabella, put some clothes on.
It's a towel! I'm breaking neither house rules nor public decency laws. Face it, honey, in a war of escalation, I always win.
We'll see about...
Dinner is served. Sally bustles out carrying so many platters, it's a wonder she hasn't fallen over. Sally and the hot dogs. Burgers and hot dogs here. Buns here. Sweet potatoes and fries and condiments over here. Oh, wait. Just pretend I read all of that like this voice, and then it'll be perfectly fine. Anne comes down, giving Isabella a quick glance before blushing and looking away. Oh, that's how it is. No wonder she resisted my manly charms. Well, we all dig in. This does not taste like meat. This tastes like a dish sponge.
I am going to order pizza.
I reluctantly agree.
You big babies, you barely had a bite each.
Oh yeah? If you like it so much, how come your plate's nothing but fries?
I'll have some later, I'm just bracing myself.
Rakesh puts his plate aside. Thank you for the meal. I am full.
I don't think it's that bad.
No, they're right. I must not have gotten a good brand. I'll have to do better next time. She claps her hands. Dominic, make that 3 pizzas, one with no cheese. It'll be my treat this time. And so it came to pass that my first meal on campus was delivery. I gotta admit, Sally owning up like that took a lot of class, and here I thought she was just a pretty airhead. Long as Douchnik doesn't wreck my parade, I think I'm gonna like it here. You might assume that I'm a sleep till noon kind of guy. Wrong. 6 a.m. every morning, on the dot. Late to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and not particularly wise, but hey, life is short. I let out a yawn and walked downstairs. Looks like Sally's doing some stretches in the common room. She shoots me a bright smile. Good morning! Did you sleep well? Oh, I slept alright. Mattress was kinda hard, though. That's no good. Do you want me to lend you a mattress pad? Nah, I've slept on worse. There's this one time I woke up in a dumpster just as I was gonna get loaded up into a garbage truck. No clue how I got there, though. Oh, that's terrible. She looks seriously worried for me. How could they? You're clearly recyclable. Ha! Nice. Don't worry, I'm just exaggerating anyway. Thank goodness. She lets out a sigh of relief. Maybe she really was a little worried for me. Did I wake up in a dark alley with a massive hangover and no pants? But I did wake up in a dark alley with a massive hangover and no pants once. But I'll keep that one for another time. Dominic walks out of the kitchen.
You.
I take some personal satisfaction out of seeing him nearly drop his coffee cup at the sight of me.
You're up early, or did you never sleep?
Hi, give me some credit. I got full 3 hours here.
3 hours?
What about it?
How are you still functioning? Or at least maintaining whatever cruel mockery of functioning you're doing?
The blood of 1,000 rock gods pulses in my veins. Tides me over till I get some caffeine in my system. Where's that coffee pot?
Did I say you could use it?
You're kidding me.
It is my coffee maker. You asked to use the coffee maker. I asked to use your guitar. It's called reciprocate.
Like hell you're touching my baby. Can you even play?
And thus yet another point goes safely by. I have been completely missed, having been completely missed. The point is, may ask me nicely, and maybe I'll let you have some coffee.
No way.
Yes way.
I'm not saying pretty please to the likes of you, pal.
If you are if you don't want to pay for coffee.
Boys, please. Dominic, there is no need to make such a big fuss over this, and as RA, it is your job to be the bigger man. Max, a little bit of courtesy goes a long way. For the sake of household harmony, could you please resolve this peacefully? I'm making her have such a horrible lisp. Alright. Can I please use your coffee pot, sir?
Why, yes, you can.
Sally likes me. Sally beams at me. See? You get more bees with honey than with vinegar. Yeah. I slam my first fix of the day down my gullet without further ado. I'd rather deal with bees than douchenick, but honey ain't so bad. This honey ain't so bad. Finally, lunchtime. Since I had 2 classes this morning, I got to have 2 times the grading system lecture. Okay. List I learned how much I can skip before I got to turn on the charm. Sorry. Well, out of sight, out of mind. I'm not going to sweat that bridge until I come to it. The important thing is, gigs ain't gonna pay for themselves. I gotta find a way to net some scratch. I'll be scratching at dirt like a chicken? Hey, I'm a guitarist, not a lyricist. Cut me some slack. I don't think too great on an empty stomach anyway. My bandmates don't call me Black Hole Mike's for nothing. I decided to grab a bite at the cafe on campus. I didn't pay for a meal plan, but there's no point in going to a cafeteria when the cafe food is probably better. Hey, welcome to Lingua Franca. Well, if it isn't my favorite bad boy housemate. Just the eye candy I was looking for. Right back at you, Isabella. Say, is that the uniform? Is the uniform that hot, or just you? I can't words. Honey, it takes all it takes to make skirts like this sexy as undo some buttons. Shirts like this sexy. I need the words. Looks like one button does the job just fine from where I'm standing. Oh, yeah? Oh, I wouldn't mind seeing more, but it's work as is. Heh, that's all I can get away with while I'm on the clock. So, Max, was it? You got it. How would you like a latte? I could top it off with some extra sexual tension, no charge. Oh, definitely. I'll take a large latte, no whip, extra tension. Oh, and a cheesecake. That'll be $6.45. That much? It's the best cheesesteak this side of the state, no lie. All right. I fish out a 20 from my wallet. Well, I guess I'm gonna be eating more than I thought. Isabella gets my change in no time flat. Looks like she's been working here for a while.
One hot, steamy order coming right up.
It'd be better dripping. It better be dripping and melty when it gets here.
She smirks.
Is that all innuendo? Is that all the innuendo I can get away with while I'm on the clock? That's all the innuendo I can get away with while I'm on the clock.
There we go. Isabella heads back behind the counter and starts putting my stuff together. Guess I'll have to take a rain check on both the sexy talk and that shower. But hey, if I worked here, mate, we could see our way through all the fun times we wanted. Maybe more, if we could get away with it.
Here you go!
Thanks, babe. You're the best. Oh yeah, how does a guy like me find work around these parts?
Work? There are all kinds of jobs available on campus. Heck, I started at the cafeteria my freshman year. I mean, it's one of the worst jobs on campus. High pressure, fast paced, and the people are crazy. The only good thing about it is even a monkey could do it. Most of the jobs are open to freshmen that are like that or tough. Like that, though. If you want to get on something worth your while, you need to show your skills or they won't even look at you twice. For instance, this job, you'd think all you need to do is look good in a uniform, but people come by with crazy orders all the time. You need to be spontaneous enough to adapt to the customers. Like if they want marinara sauce on their meatball sub, and we don't have it, fast talk them into settling on ketchup, that kind of thing. I think the jobs on campus and in town get posted online so you can look up the qualifications too.
Alright. How do I get qualifications?
Well, you want to be fast and dirty, or do you want... Well, you want it fast and dirty or slow and steady?
Oh, every way.
Okay. Fucking words! Fucking more words! Fucking words!
Pretty please.
Well, since you asked so nicely, there's a club downtown with a pretty decently low cover charge, and a rock climbing facility is great for the active climber, if you'd like to try that. It's pretty fun. They're relatively cheap, too. Not only can you have some fun, but if you pay attention, you'll pick up some good tips on how to do better jobs. It's faster, but also tends to cost money. Once you get skilled enough, you can start applying for some of the more advanced jobs.
I don't care.
Alright, thanks.
Anytime, stud.
I forgot about this. This is like the planning chart for shit to do, I assume.